Hello fellow adventurers, I'm Steph and today we're embarking on a heartwarming journey through a game that is enchanting as it is thought-provoking. Welcome to At Winter's End, a cozy narrative dice-rolling RPG about growing up, friendship, and the magic of nature. In this captivating game, we'll step into the shoes of 12-year-old Noel. So grab your favorite warm beverage, settle in, and let's dive into At Winter's End. It's a story you won't want to miss, but before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming adventures. Let the adventure begin. Every winter gives away spring, eventually. To most people, this is a passive event, something that happens thanks to the position of hemisphere and stars. Can I tell you a secret? I know this reason why winter ends. I know because the wind told me. I was 8 when I learned what the winter could think and feel. And I was 12 when our story begins, on the verge of having to say goodbye. My parents had me keep old pairs of shoes on the back porch. Dad said they were better suited for exploring than the ones I wore to school. So this is a short indie game, as you can see. We are this little lady, Noel, 12-year-old. We can walk around, obviously. Once when I was 6, I burnt my hand trying to hide a rock among the charcoal. Ooh. After that, I had a habit of holding my hand close to the grill to check for heat before touching it. It's a good lesson. This is catching butterflies or bugs. My old bug net and storage containers. I would take those everywhere and leave them all over the forest. When I was out bug catching, wind would whistle inside itself through my net. And then what's this? Is a bug catcher, I think, and then this is a looks like a Pokemon. A bird feeder Mom hung up for hummingbirds. It was rarely full thanks to the hummingbird's big appetites. Before we go left and right, so this is wind. Hello Noel, long time no see. Wind was always very kind to me, but teased me in the way I'd see my friends. Old siblings teased them. It always wanted in on other business. You've been gone a while, huh? Something's going on. You've been away, so I have a feeling something might have happened. I'm fine. But thanks for asking. Well, no, since it's been a minute, I've been cooking up some new questions to ask you. You know, one of those hard ones. You like those, yeah? Yeah, what is it? Here it goes. At the end of the long, challenging day, what about the day makes it satisfying to you? Come on, whip out those dice of yours. I want to see what you have to say. Noel has a hard time deciding what to say. Sometimes. Luckily, they have these useful dice to help them out. To make a choice, you will need to roll the indicated symbol on your dice. These dice use 3 symbols. Looks like an owl for wisdom, a water drop with a heart, maybe paint, creativity, and a flower, sapling, empathy. However, hover over a die to see its faces. Okay, so majority of it has a sapling, majority is the creativity, and obviously majority the owl. Press the button to roll. Press to roll the dice. This one. Bling. You get 1 chance to re-roll your dice. Select one or more of your dice that you wish to re-roll. So, this one. And I'm happy. Fate has decided on those. So we'll see what this is. Oh, and what? Accept your role to move on. You can also accept your role without re-rolling if you choose. Based on what you re-rolled, certain options are now available to you. If you fail to meet any requirements, one will be chosen for you. That I grew closer to others, so this is the challenge that they asked the challenge at the end of the day. That I learned from my mistakes, that I grew closer to learn from my mistakes. A day is usually hard because I did something wrong. If I did, hey, decide what to say. We've got a achievement. A day is usually hard because I did something wrong. If I did something wrong, I want to learn what it is so I don't do it again. That's a good mentality to take forward, certainly. It's not always so obvious though, is it? What we do wrong. Thank you for indulging me. I always enjoy your company and perspective. Now that I've had my fun, Stone wanted me to ask you to go visit it. Or Moss did, rather. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Surely it hasn't been so long that you've forgotten it. It's to the northeast of here. Yes? I wonder if my question made you grow or not. I know those dice of yours grow alongside your heart and mind. Something tells me they'll be a valuable asset to you in the coming days. Well, I suppose that's just a hunch. With a whoosh and a whistle, wind blew away. You just got a new die face. Noel's die has specific Noel's die are specific. They can customize and upgrade by replacing their faces growing alongside Noel throughout their journey. You can see the face you just got here. And your dice are shown here, display so you can see all 6 faces. By customizing your dice, you can improve your chance of being able to make the choice you want. Click on any of these spaces to place your new face on the die. So this is for, I think we added to the creative die. If you want to change your mind, you can choose another location to place your new face there. Once you are happy with your placement, click here to lock it. Once you lock a die face in, you can no longer change it. Place face. Close the menu to return to the game. You can always view your dice by clicking the backpack icon here, but you can only customize your dice when you receive a new face. Okay, so it's northeast. If I remember correctly, if I recall. Miss Capybara loved gardening, even more than Mom. Her beds always had such beautiful blend of flowers. So this is Miss Capybara. These are toys in a tea party. Capybara had those toys for as long as I've been visiting the forest, all except the teddy bear. I gave it to her around my 10th birthday since Rat loved it so much. He was so interested that human toys were made to look like animals. Capybara. Rat, please. Yes, Capybara, is everything okay? Where could he have gone off to? She didn't seem to hear me. I thought it might be best if I went and checked with Stone and Moss first. Let's go east. So it was one north, one east, I think. This is our mouse cursor. There's a fishing rod. Stone and Moss helped me make this fishing rod. I never caught anything with it, but I suspected that wasn't the point of sitting together by the stream. I must say the art style is beautiful. Olive. No. Hi, Olive. Hi, Cien. Cien? The 2 youngest frogs were always full of energy. And for fun. They were some of my most consistent playmates in the forest. We're looking for a third option. Which one of us is better at hiding? Not sure. I've never had to find either of you before. How about we play hide and seek? Then you can tell us who's better. We can look around for good spots today. And then you can come and find us tomorrow. I'll look forward to getting to see these hiding places of yours then. Okay, start a game of hide and seek with some friends. The game is afoot. Okay, that was an achievement. Cool. Probably gonna go more north. Yes, pebbles. When I was 8, I tried talking to the pebbles like I did to stone. I was really sad when they wouldn't respond. Stone confronted me and explained that though they don't talk, they're a part of it. More or less, it said. I like to think of them as its little children. Oh, mushrooms. I never liked mushrooms as a kid. Moss said I might grow to like them when I got older, but that still hasn't changed. Moss sat on stone, looking down at it with concern. Hello, Noel. Is something wrong? The way Wind was speaking makes me think something is wrong. If only it were not so. Yes, something is wrong. My dear stone is very thick. As you can see, it's having trouble speaking as well. It's been a difficult few days since you've been gone. And of course, this had to happen just before Stone was set to talk to Winter. This was an event I'd heard of, but never seen. Stone would travel up the hill and speak to Winter itself to let it know that the season has ended. This had been Stone's job for a longer time than human words can describe. So Moss had told me. Should we worry? Should we be worried? I mean, if Winter doesn't leave, won't that mean the season not ending isn't something we can allow? Really, this isn't an easy ask, but Noel, could you be the one to speak to Winter this year? Stone was certain it would be you. Why? Sorry, I just don't know if I could. Why not you? Or Lake? Someone older? Any of you? Really? Stone opened its mouth with a clear intention to speak, but couldn't. Please, dear, rest. I'll say what you said to me. Let Noel tell Winter why it can't be with us forever. Noel will know. Always cryptic, this one. Sorry for that, Noel. If you say so, I will try my best. Excellent. Stone, Moss, are you here? From between the trees emerges Miss Capybara, a mother figure for the lost animal of the forest. It wasn't like her to look so worried. Ah, no, you're here too, great. You can help. Miss Capybara, please calm yourself. We can help. Yes. But what exactly is the matter? It's my dear rat, the newest member of my family. We had a bit of a fight and he ran off. Thank you, Noel. I'm so glad I can count on you. I'll be in my hollow just west of here, just in case he knows he comes back. It would be the best to ask around to see if any of the others have seen him. He can't have gotten far. Okay, so we've spoken to them. What's this? Here was a small bottle of herbs and plants by Stone and Moss. Looks like someone had gathered a fresh supply. Maybe it was medicine to help with Stone's sickness. We can't Stick to stone. Let's go north. Such a cute game. And here's another frog. Honeydew was on the forest frog. They didn't talk much, but they did like the sunbath. This sunbath and the stump. Mr. Bean was the stuffed animal's name. I left him here as a reminder not to venture too far into the forest when I was small. When I got older, he just sat there peacefully in the grass, even a watchful eye. Let's talk to Wind. I like it. I take it you've discovered stone and moss situation. I have. But I'm really worried about Rat. Miss Capybara said he ran off. And she can't find him. You haven't seen him, have you? You always seem to know what's going on. I appreciate that you think that, but no, I didn't even know he was missing. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know. No. Okay, cool. I wonder where Rat is. It's a funny name for a capybara, or is it literally just a rat? Here's a little lamb. The hill always had the best view. I could sit and look down at the trees for hours, aided by a trusty binoculars. The best thing I ever saw was a woodpecker jabbing a hole into a tree. Jab, jab. We first found this spot when Mom brought me and Dad here to watch a comet pass by. I kept this blanket here for nights when I could convince them to come stargaze with me. As a little lamb. Flower was fiddling away with its floral design as per usual. Flower? Hey, can I ask you something? Oh, hello, Noel. I didn't see you there. Is everything okay? Have you seen Rat anywhere? Capybara can't find him, and she's pretty worried. Oh dear. No, I haven't. I've been quite preoccupied, as you could probably tell. So, he hasn't been up this way then. Thanks for the help, Flower. Of course. Now, do I like the look of these snowdrops here? Okay, so let's go down, down, down again. Which means we're gonna get to Wind, and then we're gonna go east. Oh no, west here. I always get confused with east and west. But then I have to like northeast, southwest. Ah, yes, I remember. We'll talk to you now, turtle. Sometimes I'd see a small brown bunny hopping through the grass around here. She always froze when she saw me and ran away when I got too close. I just wanted to be friends. Is this water? Earth? Lake swam over to me and spoke in a hushed tone. Ah, no. Rat came here not too long ago and looked downcast. He won't quite open up to me, but I'm worried about him. He scuffed. He scurried off in such a hurry too. I'm on the lookout, so don't worry too much, but please, let me know if you see anything else. Of course. Thank you, Noel. Okay, so hurry past to the left. Oh, are we back at Miss Capybara? Seen anything, Miss? Let's see, I can't remember what's to the right here. Oh, that was frog then. The two fraggies, the little frogs, and then up to the right of them is moss and stone. But yeah, let's go to the right. What we're gonna find? Oh, here's a duck. There's a sandcastle. Pond had this rubber duck since before I started coming to the forest. Sometimes it would play the ruler of our sandcastle high atop his mighty throne, but mostly it just floated alongside the pond. Pond and I had built this the day before. It was always a challenge keeping it sturdy with the water Pond would splash onto the shore. And then this is obviously pond. I'm assuming pond is lake's child. Hey, there's Rat.
Hi, so, I found Rat, or rather, he found me. We talk a bit about the frustration of with not getting to see the human city. I, agreed, since I can't see much of anything from the pond. I guess he sort of looked up to me now. A bit. Damn. But we were talking just now and he got quiet. Can you try talking with him, Noel?
Sure, Rat's down here. Here's a dragonfly stared at me for a few seconds before zipping off into the reeds. Rat sat near the edge of the pond, looking out on the water. He noticed my approach. And sighed. What do you want, Noel? Miss Capybara asked me to look for you. Everyone worries about you. You're worried, you know.
Whatever. Not like she cares about me. Won't even tell me go visit human places. Let me.
I see.
Yep. That's why I'm here now. I'm not happy, though, like I thought I'd be. Running away and like, oh.
You always go back. Do you want to go back? Maybe? Damn.
No, definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to, and I don't. Definitely not.
Rat wore a distant expression on his face. I wondered why rats had a reputation for dishonesty, when this one couldn't tell a lie for anything. Okay, let's roll this baby. What the heck? And okay, let's empty one, and this is the owl. Let's keep this owl, yeah. Oh, you need... Let me see that now. Okay. So we could play a game. Don't have a choice, eh? We could play a game. How about this? If I can beat you in a race, you have to go back and say you're sorry. If you lose, you can bring me a human snack tomorrow. One with lots of salt. You're on. We lined up, my knees bent in preparation. Rat was too small. It was hard to tell if he was doing the same. Around the trees and back. First one to touch the water wins. Ready? Set. Go. Rat took off first, and I hesitated just a second before starting. I figured my human-length legs, as childish as they were, would give me enough of an advantage. He reached the tree first, but soon after I turned around, I was ahead again. When I reached the pond, I made a big splash with the stomp of my boot. Looks like I win. Darn. I really thought I would had you at the tree. I'll go home now. Wait, before you go, Rat, just make sure you say you're sorry. She was really worried about you. I will. It was fun racing, you know. Rat left for Miss Capybara's hollow. Yay, so boom. I'm gonna try and make they have all the like the plants beyond one and all that. Make our chances higher to have the one die fall on the one and all of that. Okay, let's go up to Miss Capybara. They will go and hide tomorrow. I'm glad the map isn't too big, so it's going to be a bit easier and not feel too repetitive to go and fetch them, to go and search for them.
Oh no, Rat came back, and he tells me that you had a lot to do with that. Thank you. He said something about a foot race. Oh, what fun. How you turned that into a way to get him back, I'll never know. Perhaps you'd be good at the sort of work I do yourself, no?
Well, I'm very happy that everything turned out okay. In the distance, my mom's dinner bell rang.
I should be heading home. Have a nice rest of your day, Miss Capybara. Come back and visit soon. It's always wonderful to see you.
Rat return, help Capybara find rat achievement.
You know, thanks for running that race with me. Me and old Miss Lady Capybara patched things up, and I think you really helped. But you better watch out for next time. I'm gonna practice.
Almost sounded like a threat, but at least it wasn't. It was just enough race again. I heard that Rat is home safe and sound, thanks to you. You're such a busybody, Noel. You were scurrying all over the place to find him. I could hear all of it. You really do hear everything, don't you? Wind, what amazing ears you have. All the better to guide you with, my dear. Now that everything's settled, I shall be off for today. But I'm sure I'll see you again tomorrow. Likely with some new questions to ask you. And I'll see you tomorrow with some new answers. The little crocs. And come home. Going home, the thought of being responsible for ending winter's weight on me. But I was resolved to grow in the way that I could before that moment could come. The patch of grass at the base of the grill was uneven with the rest of the yard. Dad always complained about how the darn thing was in the way of his lawnmower. Didn't stop him from enjoying his grilling though. So we need to find the two frogs today and help with Moss. He has one frog already, yay. Sienna? I don't know how to pronounce it. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Oh, Knarth, I never thought you'd find this spot. But tomorrow, you're not ready for my hiding spot tomorrow. We'll see about that, Sienna. Better luck next time. The rat is back. Pond duck was floating in the pond. Pond's duck. It loved its rubber friend like any other part of its ecosystem. There's a floating paper boat. Hey, this takes us up somewhere. Ah, still here. Let's try another dose of medicine, shall we, dear? Moss smashed together some of the herbs piled on the ground and let Stone swallow them from its paws. I think you've even started to sound better. I'll have to thank Wind next time it comes through for gathering these. Who knows how your condition would be without them? Yes, I'll give it your thanks as well. Very well, getting medicine, that's good. We'll go to Miss Capybara soon. I didn't see the little frog. Here it is. Honeydew, oh no, that's a bit... It's the same frog, yes, Sticks. The house of Sticks collapsed again. Luckily, the frogs prepared sitting on the logs. Let's go this way. We need to go through every scene anyway to look for the froggy frog. I'm gonna talk to her. Same thing. Flower once told me that preferred the hill not just for the view but also for the solitude. Being such an anxious spirit, it preferred to be alone, to do the worrying that gave it that reputation. All the same, I'd come and visit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Today seemed to no different. I arrived and these flowers was worrying itself to death. Hi, Flower. How
Sorry, Noel. I had to run. Bye.
And off Flower went. Its nerves were typical, but it was unusually open to talk about it. Worried, I decided to follow it around the forest. Okay, so we can't go any further. There's no load scene there. Cool. So we need to look for Flower around the forest there as well. Oh, there we go. Forest, Flower, will you give me 2 seconds, please? Let's go here. Miss Capybara. There's a little eyes on the floor there.
Oh, I just really want to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. I really didn't do anything at all. Noel is the one that convinced him to come back, of course. Even if you talked in passing, I think everyone who said something to Rat had a hand in him coming back. But yes, Noel really is a special child. I was so glad to have the help yesterday.
And speak of the human, I know. We were just discussing your heroism yesterday.
Ah, there's no need for that. So modest. The both of you. I should really try to think of a way to repay your kindness.
Have you seen Flower today, Noel? They passed by briefly muttering something about being worried. Not that Flower worrying is unusual, but still, something seemed worse today than the other day. Yeah, Flower is on this side. Flower didn't pass by.
Here should be some Camassius?
No, violet.
Camassius won't bloom until late. So much to do, so many places to check.
Flower left towards Stone's Glade. Hello, Flower.
What would Stone want? If I were ill, what would I want to see come spring? I can't spend this much time on each little spot. I have to go back to my lake. Back to the lake. Flower left to the lake.
I can't see the froggy here either. Okay. Rats playing with that. Ooh, a few fireflies in a jar. The cold of the winter months meant they were fewer out and about. The kids would have to wait for summer for the larva to mature. Where is that stinking rat? Bluff flowers look good next to a body of water. Let's see. River maybe? A flower. I'm right here. No, the yellow would clash with the trees. Still Flower was off in the old little world. Oh, no. Can you help me get Flower's attention? I'm gonna shout. You should too. Hey, Flower. Flower, talk to us. Huh? Oh, hi Lake, hi Noel. How long have you both been here? Since you got here. You seem stressed out. Is everything okay? Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. I'm just planning for a spring's arrival, that's all. Nothing to worry about, just a lot of work, lots to think about, that sort of thing. Okay, maybe I'm just the teensiest bit of overwhelmed, but it's nothing I can handle. Let's roll. So, 2 saplings, 2 water, 2 owls. Boom, 2 saplings, 2 water. 1 owl. Okay. You could get some alone time away from work. Ask someone who's gone through something similar. There are so many spirits in the forest. I'm sure you're not the only one who's felt pressure like this.
Maybe you could go ask for some advice. I don't know. I don't want to bother anyone. No, no one could be bothered by you, Flower. In fact, I bet anyone would be happy to help since you're so worried all the time. I'll try talking to Stone and Moss then. If you both think they wouldn't mind at all. I'm sure of it. Okay, I'll head over there now. You can do it, Flower. Taking small steps, Flower made her way back over to Stone's glade. Owl. This the owl, yeah. Okay. We're still looking for the other froggy. No. No? What sort of thing do you big humans do with their days? Well, they have these things called jobs. I guess you all have jobs too, but humans get paid for them. Paid? What does that mean? Well, humans have this thing called money, you see, and you know, it might be easier to explain once you and Miss Capybara have visited some human places. Then I can't wait. Okay. I think this takes us back to home. Yeah. Okay, so back this way to get this froggy. Capybara's here talking to Pond. I really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. You know, he really looked up to you. And without you, no, wouldn't have been able to find him for me. So thank you. No. I really didn't do much. We spoke for a little, is all. You water spirits are so similar. You know, they said just about the same thing. I arrived to Flower and Moss mid-conversation. We're both been around for a long time now, and when you get old like we are, you start to notice that not everything matters. Which isn't to say that nothing matters. I'm not so nihilistic to wherever. Rather, you can start to decide for yourself what's most important. There's so much to do in life. You could choose the things that make you happy. I see. And Stone is sorry that it isn't well enough to give you advice. That's okay. Everything you said was incredibly helpful. Thank you both for your time. I appreciate all of it. Flower turns around to leave and bumps into me on his way out. Oh, no. Good to see you again. Could you come visit me up on the hill? I want to talk some stuff over with you again. Okay, but can you tell me where the other frog is? I can't see the other froggy. Where is the other froggy? Froggy. Because I know it's an achievement. Just get the other froggy. No, thank you for coming. I don't know if you heard much of what Moss said to me, but it had good advice about growing old and doing what makes me happy. I don't know what you heard much of what Moss said to me, but it had good advice about growing old and doing what makes me happy. It made me think that I should refocus my efforts for spring. Spring has a lot riding on me, and my flowers, it's supposed to be this hugely pretty season with lots of colors, and that's my job. And of course, that's what I love about it. I am Flower after all. But it's a lot to live up to. I made the season beautiful, the season that everyone looks forward to. What if I mess up? I'm trying to learn not to worry about that. If I try my hardest, then I can be proud of it. That's what I learned today. But I can't think of a good approach. There's still so much to do, and all of it feels important. Okay, so we can do, you should make your favorite spot the best it can be.
If this is a water, then we are set. We can talk about anything. Yay. So it's a water. You can spread your time through the forest equally so that everything can see you. Everyone, spread as much time as you need, going up on one spot at a time. It's between these two. His favorite spot, it's about you. Spend as much time. Yeah, let's go. You said it yourself that if you know you did your best, then you don't spread what you do. I think you should go place by place and do all the work you think can be done there. Then you can look at all those places and be proud. Even if you don't get everything done, you'll have lots of great work to look at and know it's yours. That seems like a happy middle ground. Yeah, I can do that. That amount of work I'd planned on, but only in as many places as I can. But what if I don't make it very far? Whatever happens, happens. It might suck, but if you tried your best, then you tried your best. No one can ask more of you than that. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Now, what's the best place in the forest to start from? Somewhere everyone would see. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you for the help, Noel. I hope you'll enjoy my flowers when they bloom. Yeah. That's my cue to head back. I'll see you tomorrow, Flower. I'm glad you're feeling better about everything. See you tomorrow, Noel. Thank you for spending time with me today. Tomorrow, I'll back work for me. And then here's another owl. Use your wisdom to help Flower manage its time. Okay, so our wisdom is used, but I'm going to go and look for the frog. So I'll be back as soon. Let's probably just talk to Wind first. I heard you've been quite the busy bee chasing after Flower all day. I take it you were able to help it with its spring fretting. It looks much better than when it passed through here. I think so. Blake also helped give some really good advice. That's always good to hear. I shall stop taking up your time and let you go get your dinner then. I heard the bell chime on the wind. Until tomorrow, Noel. Till tomorrow, Wind. Okay, now give me a few seconds so that I can go and look for the other frog. Oh wow, here it is, right here by lake. I'm blind. You found me. Did you find Sienna already? Hide and seek day 2. Find Olive and Sienna. You know what? Don't tell me. I need to focus on thinking of hiding spot for tomorrow. You better give it your best shot, or I'm gonna find you faster than an eagle can fly. Oh. Oh wow, okay, so we can... So there's the end of the day. Want everything to be water, everything to be... That will be funny. Even though it's not the smartest thing to do, but it's fun. Okay, let's go back home, as it's dinner time. Today was a quick day. Yesterday was a bit longer because of introductions and everything like that. I really do enjoy the calm nature of the story. Really fun. Character development of the flower, the sheep, I think, is really nice, really interesting. The story is so amazing. As excited as I was for dinner, I was even more excited to see what Flower had in store for spring. I hoped that I would have the opportunity to tell it that it did a good job. And that's it for March 16th. Now we go to March 17th. Dad would labor over this thing for hours, but really, I think he just liked that he could look busy and still talk to people at gatherings. Yeah, that's true. So, I know Stone is sick. I can remember that. And Moss helped with that. We helped the capybara to find the rat. What are you up to, capybara? You look deep in thought. Oh, just a little planning. I'm trying to find a good spot for Rat and me to go see humans. That's exciting. I'm sure Rat is happy. Very. We're planning for tomorrow, and he has not stopped talking about it all day. As for me, I'm rather nervous about the whole thing. I've not always had the best experience with humans, and I don't want anything happen to him. I'm so sorry. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? I lived in a zoo before I came to this forest, is all. But that's just all the pains. Nothing for you to worry about, dear. Okay. That sounds fun, actually. They're going to go and see some humans. Here's wind. Some news for you. A new resident is moving into the forest today. Someone new? I can't wait to meet them. Who are they? What are they like? I thought that'd get you excited. Well, a little birdie told me you could find them northeast of here. Little birdie? That's probably literally a bird. We need to remember that we need to find the 2 frogs as well. I didn't even see this path over here. There's a little pond. Keep your eyes out for the 2 frogs, please. Let me know. No, have you thought much about what getting old might be like? I've thought about it a lot. Mostly about getting taller, though. Why do you ask? Ah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it too much. Okay. Why bring it up? Bring it up, bring it up. Why bring it up? There's the moss. Here's the medicine. Alright, dear, it's time for your medicine. Moss molded together some of the herbs. Stone slowly opened its mouth and ate about what Moss offered. Stone chewed very slowly before what looked like a painful swallow. What's it, dear? Take as much time as you need. Stone nodded slowly. Okay. Where is this birdie? Birdie, 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 birdie. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's talk to Flower first. I spent this morning looking around for the spot to focus on first. Not too much time, of course, and I've decided that this is the place for certain. Now all I have to do is figure out what I'm going to plant and where. I'm glad things seem to be going well, Flower. In large parts, thanks to you, of course. Now, where to plant my snowdrops? At the crossroad between the lake and the hills sat a bird wearing a hat. I didn't know birds had brows until I saw that this one was so clearly furrowed. Bird. Hey kid, yeah you, come here, I have a question. Have we met before? You don't look familiar. Ah, good, good. You can understand me. Not all you humans can manage that. You're a special one, aren't you? I just got back here from some islands down south. Beautiful like you wouldn't believe. I had the time of my life. And now I'm back here in time for spring, ready to keep the party going. And I'm looking around and I'm just not seeing the season. Matter of fact, I'm looking around and it's looking a lot like it's still winter. Exactly that. You read my mind. I could tell you were smart, right from first look. That's because it is still winter, I mean. I could see an expression between disappointment and surprise flash through the bird's eyes. That's unfortunate, and here I was thinking I'd get to keep those good summer times rolling. Well, it's no use moping. I have to find myself a place to live. Oh, you're the sort of bird to build it. You're the sort of bird to build a nest? There's more of that brain of yours. You're sharp. But I just don't have the best idea of what's the place to be around here. I can think of someone to ask. I know just about everyone. Let's see. Who are we going to ask? And roll the dice. We could ask Lake, we could ask Miss Capybara, we could ask Stone and Moss. Oh. See, this is the problem actually. Because we need 3. And I'm putting everything in one spot. I didn't think this through. See, because all the owls are here. So we can only have 1. Ah, shove it. I thought we clicked on the one that we need to keep. Accept roll. Okay, well, I could ask Stone and Moss. If you're new, have you met Stone and Moss yet? I can't say that I have. Oh, it takes you to I'll take you to them then. Their glade is just south of here. Just south, you said? I'll see you there. Bird raced off towards Stone and Moss. We need to replace a few things. Because that's the... I really didn't think this through. And we can't change it. It's fine because we're gonna still get a lot of things, so... Okay, let's go up to Flower's hut. Hut. We need to find those frogs. Hey, yes, rats. Have you seen any? There's the one frog. Ah, come on. You're too good at this. At least tell me I'm better than seeing. Can't say. I've got to find a real good spot for tomorrow then. Okay, so we need to still find Cyan. Hey, Red. What are you up to? Hi, Noel. I'm admiring Flower's work. And the view from up here can often help me settle down. I don't know if you heard, but Miss Capybara is finally putting together our human trip, and I think I was getting on her nerves a little with how excited I was. I'm sure she doesn't mind you getting excited. I think the trip has her a little on edge, is all. I know, so I figured I'd get out of her fur and let her do her planning. The view up here is really nice, isn't it? Very peaceful. The breeze makes it even more calming. Shame. It's sad that Rat's so excited and Miss Capybara is so worried, but that's what you do for your kids. Even though you're worried, you have to. So the one frog was yeah. Okay. Lake was moving in its legs and watched the water intensely. What are you up to, Lake? I'm watching the way the water moves. I've been here all my life, but it still finds ways to surprise me. Depends on how far my legs are from the surface. The waves I create changes size. I really wish I knew why. Oh, maybe I can ask someone at school about that. Or find a book. My mom knows lots of books, and I can let you know what I find. That'd be amazing. Thanks, Noel. Yeah, thanks, Noel. A little firefly flitted back and forth. We're back at Miss Capybara. Hey, yes, the other frog. Found me again. You're so good at this. Found Olive and Cyan on the 3rd day. Cool. But I bet you're finding Olive just as easy, which is good enough for me. Now, to find my spot for tomorrow. Okay, so it's flower and an owl. So we don't have a lot of flowers, so here's an owl. Here's a flower and an owl. Flower and an owl. Let's put it here. We can always replace later. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Okay, so we found the two flowers. The two froggies. So that's the main achievement done for the day.
Hey, kid, can you introduce me? New to the forest and all. Just imagine. Just want to make a good impression.
Okay. Hey, Mas. Hey, Stone. Have you met our neighbors yet?
We can't say that we have, child.
And who might that new neighbor be?
That would be me. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
You'll have to excuse my other half. It's been under the weather for the last few days. We were wondering if you had any advice for finding a place to live. Then I take it that you just got in from down south. A little early, aren't we? Let me see. Well, I'm not sure you can go wrong around here. Anywhere around trees is good in my mind, and I know Stone agrees.
Well, I don't think I'll have any trouble making that happen. I appreciate the tip.
The bird turns to me with curiosity in his eyes.
Noel, would you mind showing me where you live? I'm curious to see. Moss Stone, I'll see you around. Happy to be living in the area.
Okay, on the road again.
We are going on the path again. Follow the grey brick road.
So we're going to... This will probably end the day as well. This is a bird feeder, if I remember. The feeder was filled with sugar water for the hummingbirds. Mom finally caved on my 15th or 16th ask to refill it.
So, you humans live in their houses, yeah?
Yeah, they're sort of like nests, but for people.
Well, what makes this house better than other houses? There must be some reason you live here, yeah?
I like how I change their voices as I go, because I discover what I discover what my brain thinks their voices should be as we go. Like the scenery. I like that I have friends nearby. My parents like that our house is close to work. So we're going to change that one. We've got this water, so this should land on. So I like the scenery. Water. Owl. What's the chances? So I would like to say I like that I have friends nearby. But the scenery would also do. Oh, what, really? I don't accept it, but yay. I think my favorite thing about living here is how beautiful the forest is. Even where I'm going to bed, I can see it. Actually, it's probably at its prettiest when I'm going to bed and the sun is setting. It makes me happy.
So the way you think, so the way things look can be awfully important, can it? I think I'm on the verge of decision here, but I want to do one last look around the forest first. Now might be the time for one of my classic flyups. Get a real lay of the land. Will you do the bird a favor and meet up with me when I'm through? I'll appreciate the company.
Okay, but where? Water, cool. That's a weird one, but... Oh, I didn't see that. Fully populate. Replace all of the blank faces on your dice. Cool. Mom brought seeds in the spring. She kept hoping it would warm up, but winter was still here. So I should walk around again and look for bird. Birdie bird. Oh yeah, we found the froggies. Oh, there's a bird nest. we'll come back to that now. I don't think Bird will be living in a... Wonderful Bird might want to live there. I wonder if... Okay, so... Well, if Bird lives close to Miss Capybara and Rat, that would be pretty cool. Bird will probably be up here again. Well, again, up here. See? Nope. Okay, let's go back down. Are we just walking around the forest and then going home again? I'm not sure. Let's see. So I do hope you're enjoying this series. You are more than welcome to go and check it out on Steam. I will link the game on in Steam, the Steam link in the description down below. Oh, brain fart there. And I hope you enjoy it. Please remember to like and subscribe, because it helps me out a lot. It motivates me to do more videos. Ah, there we go. This was what I was looking for. Bird had a stern look on its face. This is a nice place to build a nest for them. Staring off into the water as it rolled under the hollow log.
No, I've taken quite a liking to you today. Thank you for all of your help. But it really feels like there are just too many good options. I could live by the lake, or the pond, or here by the stream.
It'd be hard to choose. I just don't have the faintest idea where I'd build my nest.
Do you have any last words of advice? Anything to narrow it down? It could just be that you don't like the foliage by the sun trees, just something.
Okay, let's roll. You can't go wrong when every choice is good. No matter where you go, the spirit will help you settle in. If it doesn't work out, you can change your mind. 2 waters, no matter where you go, the spirit. Okay. Oh no, that one. We've got 3 waters. Wow. Let's change this one because we've got 2 waters. We need a sapling. Oh, that's a water one. Shove it. Chances of having a sapling on this one is quite low. Let's raise our chances. Sapling. More water and an owl. I want this one. Yay! This was the closest. You know, I don't think you can go wrong in this forest. Everyone's so nice. They're all pitched in to make sure wherever you go feels like home. I'm sure of it.
You talk so highly of the spirits and animals here. Makes me want to get right to the nest making. Alright, I think I've made up my mind. I think I'm going to live in that nice wooden spot between the hill and the stone character. So it's right here. Just me, the trees. I think it could be a nice change of pace for me. Exciting. I'd be happy to see it after. In the distance, the dinner bell rang. That's my cue to head home. Take care, I'm glad it could help today. See you around, kiddo.
3 water, oh my soul. Choose your wisdom to help Bird, and then find a single die faced with 3. See, my thing is... It's just gonna get more complex, because after a while we're gonna probably just have 3s. This is water. Less owls in this one, so more water, less owls. I'm not really going with the strategy of the dice, I'm just going with the flow. It feels like this game is going with the flow. I know the game isn't long. I think it's like 2 hours? 2 to 3 hours? It's just I play games long. I play slow, which I try to embrace the game. So, what did you think of our new neighbor? I like him a lot. See, him. He's done a lot of traveling. You probably get along well, I imagine. He would be settling into his new home now if you'd like to talk to him.
I'd imagine he exhausted from searching for a home.
He had to build the nest too. My brain was like, how can this voice go? But I don't know. I'll meet him another day with a little housewarming gift. You know, once he has the house. I better get going since dinner is ready. Don't want to keep Mom and Dad waiting for me. Until tomorrow, Noel. Until tomorrow, Wind. And we're off at the end of the day of nest hunting. I was thankful that I already lived in a home that I loved and I didn't have to move anytime soon. Really nice. I like. And March 17th ends. Tomorrow, March 18th. Before we get into this adventure, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me and it's just amazing. It will make me smile just even more. So let's find Olive, Ariel. I really thought I had you this time with the rain and all, but it seems you're too good, even for an expert hider like me. You certainly didn't make it easy, but the challenge was fun. And I gave you more of a challenge. That's Cian, right? You both were really good. But if you had to pick one, I can't pick, really. Still no answer then. I'll have to find another way to prove I'm the better hider. Thanks, Noel. It's been really fun. Let's play again sometime. That's the last day of hide and seek with them. And that's not good news for the game's end then. Oh man. It's actually, the story is so good. I'll read that now. The story is so good. It makes it's so captivating. You just want to continue playing. And you're so invested to all the characters because the character development is so amazing. And you just don't want to stop. And you just want to find out more and more and more. So I hope the ending is really nice and the conclusion is amazing. I put these out the night before, thinking I might get to go bug catching. The sky, however, seemed to have other plans. Because it's firefly hunting and that. So we've found Olive, we just need to go and find Cian. We really still don't know how to pronounce their name. Hey Pond, all this rain today, guess I'm gonna get a little bit bigger, huh? Just don't get wet. You're gonna get sick, Pond. Funny. We're gonna be at Moss and Stone. Oh, Stone is still lying down. Moss was gazing down at the pile of mush that was forming the medicine Stone was taking. Formerly the okay. Goodness, this rain. We may need to ask Wind to fetch more medicine. I'm sure Wind won't mind. All it wants is for you to get better as well. I can talk to Wind if you would like. No, child. That's alright. Wind often stops by in the evening anyways. It's been a great help in caring for Stone. So don't you worry about us. I do worry, Moss. I do worry, Stone. I really hope that both of you get better. I'm not seeing Bird over here. We need to keep an eye out for... Oh, you're Cian. Wow, you find me again. Found Olive and Cian on the 4th day. You found me again. I couldn't even hide in the rain. Either you're too good at finding, or I'm not too great at hiding. Hide and seek happens to be one of my very best games. Even after all this, we still don't know who the better hider is. Well, thanks Noel, it was fun. Yes, let's play again sometime. Ooh, this is a nice one. I think... Yeah, replace water, because we still have water and we get the sapling and owl. Ooh, hello Wind. I'm assuming Miss Capybara and Rat went out. I thought up a question, or rather I borrowed a question. It's different than my usual ones. There's a right answer this time, but I'm curious what you'll think. What weighs more, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? Both are the same. Well, that's me answering, but I thought about the simplicity of the question, and how wind wasn't one to be straightforward. After a long moment, the answer revealed itself. It's a trick question. They both weigh a pound, so they're the same. He saw right through me, Noel, even more than usual. My heart swelled with pride. If you're here looking for Capybara, she and Red stepped out this morning. I believe they finally went on the trip to visit a human place. Red looked quite excited. Oh, I'll have to stop by later. Ask them how it went. If you're looking for something to do in the meantime, Lake has looked quite worried today. Perhaps a discussion with you will do it some good. Okay, let's go up here and talk to Lake. We found the 2 frogs. Okay, and he has Flower as well, so we'll talk to Lake now. How are you planning for spring coming along, Flower? I spent all of yesterday working on the crossing at the bottom of the hill. I'm very proud of it. Since so many animal spirits and humans pass through there, I wanted it to look its best. I've been imagining the final result, and I have high hopes. I hope everyone likes it. I'm sure everyone will love it. I'll let you get back to your work then. Thanks for stopping by, Noel. Okay, Lake. Beneath the water's surface, I could see Lake's feet kicking quickly.
Noel, just the person I wanted to see today. Flower told me how much you helped the other day, and I was hoping we could talk, too. Spring is just around the corner. I don't need to tell you that. The warmer months, especially lately, they make me worried about Pond.
Does Pond usually like spring? What's there to worry about?
Normally, yes, but it's been so warm in the last few years that things have been strange. You met Bird. He said down south it's hotter than it's ever been. That's scary for all sorts of reasons. The kind of water that Pond and I embody are specifically affected. More heat means more ice running down the mountains might mean more water for us. I won't bore you with the details, global warming, but for me, all that won't matter. I'm pretty big already, after all. It's a different story for Pond. It's gonna have to grow up fast. I'm worried, at least. I know growing too quickly would stress me out.
That sounds hard. I didn't know spirits had to worry about growing up too. And that's why I
want your help. But I don't really know what to do. Like, what's the best way to help Pond, you know?
Let's see. You could make something nice for Pond. I could go check in on Pond and ask what it needs. I can ask someone with that for advice on giving advice. Okay, so definitely keeping the saplings. You can make something nice for Pond or water Shubbit. Ask what it needs. Yeah, I like the bottom too though. So I don't mind, and this can potentially fall on more water. It's also quite big. The owl I want to keep. Ask somebody. I'll probably ask moss or stone. Water. Oh, shucks. No, there's... Yay! I could go check on Pond and ask what it needs. Yes. Do you know for sure how Pond feels? Has anyone told you anything?
Honestly, no. I just remember how it felt back when I was small. I don't want others to have to go through that. Not alone, at least.
I could go ask Pond if it needs anything, if that sounds okay. It could be useful to hear it right from the horse's mouth. Oh, the turtle.
Ha, ha, ha. You humans have such funny expressions. Sometimes. If it's not too much trouble, I think that would be useful. So, to hear it from Pond, I mean.
I'll go over and ask, and come back and let you know.
Thank you, Noel. You're the best.
Ooh, 2 waters and an owl. We don't have a lot of owls here, so 1, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and only 1 here. We can always do 2 waters is good. There's 2. Let's upgrade this 2 waters to 1 water to 2 waters. Yes. We need to upgrade these as well some other time. Okay. So, Pond is worried about global warming. That the we'll come and talk to Bird now. That the waters will rise, and Lake is worried about global warming, and that the waters would rise and Pond would struggle to swim. I'm assuming struggle to swim, to struggle to stay afloat. Okay, so there was nothing there by Flower's house. How's your new home coming along? It's coming along great. Rather some extra twigs to make the place a bit more spiffy. A little bare boned right now, but it's there. Could be a little cozier, but I'm glad to be among trees. You know, I've got all kinds of trickery at home. Trinkets at home you could decorate your nest with. I can show them to you sometime, if that sounds okay. You know what, kid? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Let me get myself sorted out, and then you can help decorate. Deal? Deal. There's pigs. I don't see a nest. You'll probably build in that. Yeah, let's talk to Moss and Stone. Don't you worry about the thing here. We'll get Stone all sorted. I keep forgetting what I made Moss's voice. I know the first 2 episodes there was, the first 2 episodes there was consistency, and from day 3, episode 3, I just got all over the place. As I approached before each of us had spoken. Frickadoodle. As I approached before either of us spoken, I could tell that Pond wasn't in its usual self. Something about it held at its head. Hi Pond, how have things been lately? We've spent some time together when Flower was frantic the other day, 2 days ago, but we haven't really had a long conversation in a while. Oh, things are okay. I've been thinking a lot to myself lately. Good thinking or bad thinking? Bad thinking, I think. I'm sorry. It's okay, nothing you can do really. The stuff that's bothering me will happen either way. To be honest, Lake was worried about you too. It asked me to check up on you. Oh, great. Pond looked away from me and muttered something to itself. The tone of its soft speaking wasn't reassuring. I mean, that only because Lake wanted to know if there was anything it could do for you. I see. The following pause was powerfully pregnant. That's a new expression that I never heard. New sentence. Interesting. I didn't know what to say, or if Pond even wanted anything said. Are you gonna stay? I don't want to leave if something's bothering you. Do you want me to stay? If you want to, yes. I sat down at the water's edge.
and we didn't look directly at each other. I tried to look over a few times, but felt that my looking weren't appreciated. Still, it was good silence, productive even, in a way that could be felt without words. No. Yes? Do you want to hear about it? Or, can I talk about it? I nodded yes, and Pond began. Has Lake told you about how hot it's going to be this year? And how we grow when ice melts and flows down into us? I nodded. That's it, really? You get this gist. I'm growing up. It sucks. It's just, I've been Pond for so long, you know? And what will it be next? Another lake? It's just scary. It is what it is. You can be so comfortably one thing for so long that you're just used to it. Like that's all that you are. All you'll be. And even when it's inevitable, and you know it's inevitable, for that to change is scary. I keep trying to find another word for it, but that's just what it is. Scary. Funny that it's the only word I can think of. I wanted to say something, to find a way to be reassuring, but it can be hard to find the words in the face of real vulnerability. Still, I tried. It is scary to grow up. It's even every day scary when you're a grown-up. It is. I could tell a joke. Yeah, that's what I would do personally. But we'll see. I can talk about what growing up as a human is like. It's also scary. That would be a great one to have. What about all those who have grown up before us? Water. We've got 3 water over there. And we've got an owl. And a sapling. So let's have this one. It's just for the fun of it. I'm happy with what I have. And 2 sapling. Yay. I can talk about what grow up can. I totally get what you mean. I'm like gonna be a teenager soon. I don't even know what that's like. Remember, cause Noel is 12. Yes, she's 12. I know a lot of other kids who are excited to be older, but it's stressing me out. Like I'm surprised. Like I'm supposed to learn how to drive in what? 2 years? Like 15? 14? Huh. No, that's weird. Interesting though. Start high school in 1, starting middle school was hard enough. What I mean to say is that I get it. Growing up is totally scary. See, where I'm from, we can only get our license at the age of 18. Isn't a car license though. Motorbike license is 16. Isn't it? No, thank you for coming by and for your advice. It means a lot that you'd take the time. I know you're busy. You're my friend. I know you'd do the same for me. Can you thank Lake for me too? It couldn't be here, but it wanted someone to be here for me, and so it sent you, yeah? Tell it that there's no one I'd rather be downstream of. So the water goes up here. I will. Take care, Pond. Take care, Noel. I'll see you around. 2 waters and an owl. We've got 2 owls here, 2 owls here, 1, 2, 3, 4 owls. So let's go. I would like to have more sapling. 2, 4, 2, 2. Water we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shibbit. Okay, let's go here. It was a difficult one because there wasn't like an obvious one. This takes us to moss and stone. This will take us, oh yeah, to here. I still can't believe you're so good at hide and seek. Okay, let's talk to Lake. I'm back. that's great. What did Pond have to say?
I described to Lake what happened between me and Pond. It listened intensely, occasionally chiming in with a and a nod.
Now, it all came out right there and there, and then and there. Huh? It's a good thing you checked in on it, and that you're such a good listener. It's worrying to hear that Pond is so stressed, though it almost sounds worse than when I was its age. Well, good thing you were there, Noel. Thank you, really, really, really. Even if it's hard, I know Pond has a great support system behind it, and you're a big part of it.
These words hit me with the weight of responsibility. Since I was such a big part, I wonder what it would mean for me to leave the forest. Lake, can I talk to you about something?
Of course, Noel. What's on your mind?
I hadn't kept it a secret on purpose, but what was on my mind wasn't something I'd wanted to talk about. But today made the necessity of doing so clear to me. Most humans can't see spirits, yeah? And I'm lucky I've gotten to get to know you guys. But Stone told me a few weeks ago that I'll become like the rest of the humans one day, soon, maybe. And it was hard to find the right words.
I understand.
It was obvious that neither of us knew what to say. We sat in that silence for longer than either of us would have liked. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up so suddenly.
No. Don't apologize. I'm really glad you told me. I'm just also sad that we'll have to say goodbye. One day. But we can make the most of it. Until then, right?
In the distance, the dinner bell rang. It looks like I have to go.
Okay, take care of yourself, and if you want to talk tomorrow, I'll be here, okay?
I nodded and started off for home. Today was a good one. Growing up helped Pond prepare for the changes of spring. Oh, hey, look who's back. No, we went on our field trip and saw humans. What did we go see again? I think they called it as a restaurant. Oh, did you go to Ratatouille? And they served some weird-looking food, and it smelled really, really good. All right, settle down now. You'll talk Noel's ear off. It's okay, I'm really glad he enjoyed it. What about you, Miss Capybara? I must admit, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Much, much safer. But how about you? What were you up to today? I was helping out Pond. It's a bit nervous about growing up. Leg asked me to. It seems like Pond is in good hands, with you and Lake supporting it. They are siblings after all, and you could always look out for your siblings. That's right. But more than that, just your siblings will all need to look after each other. And the guy serving the good was dressed so fancy. I've never seen a human dressed like that. Yes, humans have all manners of clothes. They can be quite extravagant. Yet, Noel always seems to wear the same thing. Curious. These are my door clothes. It's a very interesting day today. Unfortunately, this is the end of today, or March 18th, 19th, 15th, 16th, yeah, March 18th, the 4th episode. I just had to count how many episodes.
Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you're enjoying this adventure with me. It's really fun, and I really do enjoy the character building and how you get like pulled into their stories and their lives. Real world problems and stress and matters and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments what you think and which character you like the most thus far. Thank you so much for watching. I did say that, I think. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really means the world to me. So the last time we helped Lake talk to Pond, because Lake was concerned about Pond growing up due to global warming, because the more water there is, the quicker they grow up, something like that. Bird was busy building their nest. Miss Capybara and Rat came back from the human exploration, and they went to a restaurant, to Ratatouille. Flower was still busy organizing and building the decoration for spring. Hello, Wind. I'm not sure if we still have to look for the two frogs, but keep an eye out. And let me know if you saw the frogs before me. Let me know in the comments. Ah, no. Today's the day, isn't it? You'll be the one talking to Winter. Oh, okay, so it might be our last day. Yeah, I will be. Did Moss tell you? No, but I picked up on it. You've been moving around with purpose lately, like you had some duty to attend to. And there's the matter of Moss asking me to find you this morning. For a very important matter, it said. It wasn't you to come visit before heading off to see Winter. It wasn't difficult to put two and two together. Once you... I'll go see Moss and Stone then. Thanks for the heads up, Wind. Have you spoken with Winter before? No? This will be the first time. Well, good luck then, Noel. And thank you in advance for your hard work. I'm rooting for you. Wind blew away, chuckling to itself as it did. Okay. Because March is from winter to spring. That's in the northern hemisphere. Hey, Pond. Is it cold today, Noel? It sure feels cold. Yeah, it's because it's still winter. I want to go up here because that's moss and stone. Let's go to the left and then up so that we can go to Miss Capybara and Rat's place. And then we're going to work ourselves around. So we're going to go and see Lake and that. We're going to go and see Bird and Flower. Oh, here's Bird, never mind. We'll go and see Flower and then we'll go to Moss and Stone. I wanted to talk to you for a suggestion. I think Rat really enjoyed going to see the restaurant. I also felt much safer with the foliage covering us. It was lovely. Even I'm elated that it went well. But say it is much colder around here today. It feels like my tail feathers are freezing. I've noticed too. I think I even saw snow up on the hilltop. I suspect that winter may be here today. Strange. That fellow should be moving hemispheres by now. Overhearing this, I knew I needed to get moving. Let's talk to Bird. I really hope it's warmed up soon for my little one's sake. I hear that, but for my own sake too. To the right is Moss and Stone. Here are the two, and there's a little rabbit. Hi, Noel. We're making plans for our next game of hide and seek. We really want to know who's better, but you keep finding us. I'm too good, what can I say? How about we play again tomorrow? You're on. See you later. Find all of it on all days. Yay, so we're done with that. Cool.
Hey, how are you doing after yesterday, I mean?
It's still hard for me. It's scary that any day now I could come out here and I won't be able to see or hear any of you again. Everything is piling up and I just don't know if I'm really ready to say goodbye. Well, You're not saying goodbye today. That's what's important. And I'm sure that you're more ready than you think you are. That's not to say that it'll be easy, but you can manage it. We all believe in you. That won't change, even if you can't see us. Keep that with you.
Thank you, Lake. That means a lot. Really. Little bunny, the hair from a few days ago was back. It still wouldn't let me get close enough to pet it, though. Ooh, it's snowing. Oh, shibbit. No, I'm very glad to see you. I was going to work on the hill today, but, well, Flowers scuffled its hooves against the dirt, its gaze cast downwards. Winter came by and started putting snow everywhere. It was very disruptive. I'm sorry to hear about that. I can go up and try to get it sorted. Oh, no, what would we do without you? Joel ran down the slope of the hill, and I knew that I wasn't ready yet. I remember that I used stone and... Okay, cool. Just had to make sure. Okay, let's have a chat to Moss and Stone. Noel, I'm so glad the wind was able to catch you. Today is the day, as you may be aware. Winter is waiting at the top of the flower hill. I know you've been very helpful to everyone in the forest this week. Everyone has told me how grateful they are. And child, I'm certain that what you've learned this week will be invaluable to you in talking to Winter. What is Winter like? We've never met before. Winter is fickle, temperamental. In simpler words, Winter is like a child who never really got older. Of course, this is just in its nature, and the season where life begins again.
But you'll do great, Noel.
Both Moss and I were shocked to hear Stone's voice after so many days without it. I couldn't agree more. Come, let us know how it went when you're through. Of course. Okay, let's go up and meet Winter. Quite curious. Oh, hello, Rat. Oh! I came to see what was happening on the hilltop. I wasn't expecting snow. There's so much of it, but why is it only on the hill? Why isn't it anywhere else? It's because Winter is up there. Ugh, and I have to convince it to leave. It's getting a bit late for snow, so you're going to go up there? Yeah, I have to. Snow's counting on me. Rat placed his little paw against my pant leg. I'm counting on you, too. Then you can do it. Do you want me to wait here for when you come back? I think I would like that, actually. See you now, Rat. I wonder what Winter looks like. Yes, a snow bear, a polar bear. That's amazing. It hadn't snowed since January, but around Winter grew some soft piles of ice. The air around the spirit felt like the beginning of the season had returned. Winter. Winter didn't notice me as I approached. I was surprised until I remembered that most humans couldn't see spirits. Of course, it wouldn't think that I could see it. You're Winter, right? What are you up to?
Oh, a human can see me? How rare.
I'm preparing for more winter, you see. I've been enjoying this season so much, I thought to myself, oh, we can just keep it going. More snow days, more fringle flowers, more time for the evergreen trees to shine. It just sounds lovely, doesn't it? That's what I'm here to talk to you about, actually. It's just about time for spring to move in, so... Oh, that's okay. Spring doesn't have to come. I'm perfectly square. Just doing my own thing. Would it be nice to start the season up again somewhere else? Can you explain why you want to stay? It is important to the ecosystem for you to move on. 1, 2, 3 owls. 1 water. Can you explain why you want to stay? I would like that one. Water. We've got 1 owl and a sapling. Okay. 1 water. Oh, shibbit. Sapling, sapling. So it'll be this one. That's perfect. Don't you move to another part of the world to do winter there after the season ends here? Why not do that? It could be nice to go somewhere new for a while. Winter looked at me like it didn't like something that I'd said or done, then returned to creating snow as it had been, smile on its face.
I know usually I do move on, but I really do insist on staying. I like being here with the lakes and hills and trees. The wintertime colors are unmatched.
I like the winter here too, but still,
I'm glad you like them because winter isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Winter, you're making life difficult.
If you're going to talk to me, do it yourself, not through those toys. Don't tell me what to do when you don't even know what you want to say.
I still remember the stun of the moment, immobilized, surging, like 2 frozen ice on skin. Without direction, my brain swam with possible things to say. Nothing clearer could rise to the top. I remembered then what it was like before the dice.
Nothing else to say. I know what I'm about. And it's snow, and trees with no leaves, and ice-capped lakes. Leave me be, I know my season better than anyone, and it isn't over yet. Move on.
I wanted to. Winter turned around and returned to snowing the hill. Paying particular attention to dusting flowers home with powder, and flowers' desire to make spring great surfaced in memory. Its desire became my own, and I remembered what I had to do. With or without the ice, I'll do it. That dice, I'll do it. Winter did not turn to my stuttering voice, continuing his playful wintering of the surrounded area. I remembered Bird's hard work in making the forest a home for the spring and summer. I remember that Wind was rooting for me. I know. I remembered Lake's hope
for Pond's future, and Pond's desire to move forward
despite its reservation. I remember Miss Capybara and her children. I remembered Stone and Moss, who trusted me to do this for them, and for everyone in the forest. I remembered that I had it in me to do so. I held all these memories, and through them found my words. Everyone is counting on you to move on. Winter looks at me again, finally, with unmasked surprise.
I don't expect you to speak again.
Learn from your experience and stand up to Winter. Please listen to me. Everyone is counting on you to let spring in. I spent time with everyone in the forest this week, and I know I'm right. Flower has been working hard on planting for the new season. Oh, and a new bird just moved into his new nest. Pond just got optimized about growing up. It's not fair to freeze them all like this. I don't know if you've met all of them, but they all want spring to come. So please, will you let it? Winter looked at me a good long while. I hate when people say things that make sense. You're reminding me of that old stone spirit that lived around here. You win. I'll get ready to leave now. It surprised me that my own honesty was all that it took to be convincing. But the truth was undeniable. Thank you, Winter. Everyone here appreciates you.
We'll all be excited for you next season. Are you friends with Stone? I nodded. It's been sick the last few days. Oh, please send it my best then. I'll be off. I'll see you in a few seasons, I'm sure, unless Fall decides to get stubborn on you too. It turned to leave, but stopped itself and returned looking at me. Before I go, I don't know if we did names. I'm Winter. I'm Noel. I was nice to meet you, Noel. With a whoosh, Winter vanished and Winter drew to a close. Quickly, the piles of snow around me started to melt. Oh, everyone's gone. And Winter's gone. So now we'll come and talk to everyone again. Bird. If it isn't my favorite human, say I should let you know. This new home you helped me find, I just think it's swell. I really was stressed when I got here, and you told me it was still winter. I didn't think there'd be a way to find me to stay as happy as I'd be down south. Turns out I'm even happier than I was. Everyone here is just plain lovely, yourself included. Now, that was a lot of words for me. If you take anything away from that, it should be good. Oh, thank you. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard you say, I think. Don't go making too big a deal out of it, okay? And I'll see you around, kid. Let's talk to Flower. No, what would we do without you? I'm sure you'll all be fine. Even without me, you'll have each other, won't you? Even still, I hope we can spend a lot more time with each other. And we can do our best to make the most of that. Okay, let's go and talk to Lake. Rat isn't here, and I thought Rat would wait for us. What do they say? We soon play again, sooner the better. Lake, I just wanted to say thanks for everything this week, I mean. There's been so much going on every day, all of the time, and you've been so nice to me and helpful. You're amazing.
Now, there's all this sentimentally coming from. Now, where's all this sentiment coming from? You're too kind to me, Noel. Say, how about tomorrow you and I spend some time together? We can skip rocks like we used to, celebrate the beginning of spring.
Really like that. Let's go this way to Miss Capybara then. I really don't know where... Oh, there's Rat.
No, just wanted to say thanks again for earlier this week. I'm so glad we're friends. If you ever want to play a game or something, just let me know, okay?
How could I say no to one of my favorite kids in the forest?
Of course I'll come play, tomorrow even.
I'll be looking forward to it. No, I'm delighted to see you again.
Any chance you have time to talk to an older woman like myself for a bit? I always have time for you, Miss Capybara.
I'm so glad. I just wanted to say that I've been so hard that I've seen how hard you've been working all week. Reminded me of a younger version of myself. That is to say, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope.
Thank you, and yes, I'll see you tomorrow. I've got a feeling that we won't see them tomorrow, that we'll be all grown up. It's going to be sad, though. It's so invested in the story. The story went so well. Winter is passing, spring is coming. And then, well, winter's still here. And then the story ends. Before we speak to Moss and Stone, let's go and speak to Pond. Just to say how awesome Pond is and good luck with growing up and all of that.
No, you seem different. You seem different. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. I just had a long conversation with Winter is all.
I see. We've never met, but I've heard of it.
Sorry, I yawned. Abrasiveness. I think that's how others described it. I don't know about abrasive. Intense might be more accurate. It was a tiring conversation, but I think I learned from it. I'm glad. I mean, you helped me learn over the last few days too, so I'm glad you got to learn too. Well, I'll be seeing you around then. Yep, I'll be seeing you. Last but not least, Moss and Stone. How was your talk with Winter? It went really well. Winter had left to make room for Spring. Oh, that's wonderful. You knew you could do it. Proud of you. Thank you for believing in me all week. You're both just always great. Thank you. Stone insisted from the start that it be you. We both knew you were the person for the job. No, Stone and I were talking about how your vision might disappear one day. Please visit us every day until that happens. We both want to make the most of the time we're lucky enough to have with you. So, if you can fit us into your busy life, of course I'll come by. As often as I can, too. You're all so important to me. The air around us buzzed with the noise of nearby bugs. I felt like Moss and I understood each other, and that Stone was happy too. Have a wonderful evening, Noel. I hope your mother has prepared an excellent meal for you. You've earned that much, at least. I'll be seeing you both later, for sure. I see greens and tears of blue. When tomorrow comes, I'll forget about you. Nothing. They didn't. Are we going to talk to Win now? Yeah. Okay. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day, I see Winter has departed. Well done, Noel. I feel like I should be thanking you. You've been helping me all week. All I did was talk to you. You did all the real work. After all, I do enjoy getting to watch you take the spotlight. Thank you, Wind, for this week and all the other weeks before it. I know you'll do for others what you've done for me. Of course I will. I'll start asking myself what my friend Noel would do and go from there. And right now, I'm thinking Noel would heed the dinner bell and head in for the night. Until tomorrow, my friend. Until tomorrow. Okay, so I've got a feeling that tomorrow's the last day and we might not see them. There are two kinds of tired. The kind you can feel in your muscles and the kind you feel in your mind. As I went inside for dinner, I realized what it means to be truly, utterly, mentally tired. All the same, I had a smile on my face. I had a lot to be proud of. Okay. After winter moved on, spring moved in. The flowers started blooming. The sun started shining. Well, when it didn't rain anyways. Not even a week later, Stone and I were sitting atop the hill. Okay, so she remembers them, she can see them, looking up at the clouds like we did when I was very small. Even smaller than I was. Chilling on the stone. Is Moss busy? I never see you two apart like this. I like how we zooming out. That nice subtle thing. Moss wanted some personal time after taking care of me for so long. Can't blame it. I know I can be a handful. There was still some gravelness. Damn, sorry. There was still some gravelness to Stone's voice. Even days out from getting better, all the same, it was nice to hear its voice and laugh again. Stone, is something on your mind, Noel? You've been awful quiet this afternoon. You could probably guess what I'm thinking about, I bet. It was the subject of half our conversation. I wanted to know more than anything when I've had to say goodbye to my friends. I understand it's difficult not knowing when you'll have to say goodbye, but knowing certain you'll have to. Stone as a building block of existence has been around for as long as the planet has. Even though I don't remember that far back, I still remember that I have said goodbye to many things many times. That is never easy. But what I do know is that it's a natural, fundamental part of life. But why? If I told you I knew, I'd be pretending. It just is the way things are. But if you look around, Noel, years and years after we've disappeared from sight, you'll still be able to know we're there. In the water, in the plants, in the, well, rocks. We'll be there for you still, I promise.
Such a beautiful story.
Noel.
Stone?
Yes, Noel.
You're very important to me. You're very important to me too. I am so happy that we met. Me too. Finish the game. I didn't want to finish the game. Yeah, the credits. I'm just going to let it run through a bit so that we can just give acknowledgement to the developers, the people for this amazing game. Brilliant. Thanks for playing. No, thank you for creating this beautiful game. Please remember that the game link will be in the description. Please go check it out and experience it for yourself. Remember, I only chose one choice. There are so many other choices, and go and get the achievements. 100% this game. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This game was beautiful. Thank you for this adventure, and thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. It really means the world to me. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.